Okay, so this is going to be an unboxing of the Artisan Hayate OTSU V2, their new model. It just showed up just now. It's the Ninja, I don't know if you can see that, Ninja FX series. So this is the new one. Right here I have a Razor Gigantus, I think this is. I've been using this for about a year. Okay. Oh, there's the Artisan FX logo. So this is the real deal, the new pad, Ninja FX. Sorry my camera isn't the best, but there's not a ton of reviews out there yet on this thing, so I thought, well, maybe I can just put up a video quick describing what it feels like. So people say it's really rough, but to me this just doesn't, already I can tell this just doesn't feel rough. I have some Razor control pads, these things, and these are more rough than this. And the roughness on this I didn't mind at all. I actually kind of like the little bit of roughness. So yeah, this doesn't feel very rough at all. Like people were saying. I think I just watched like a random Frank P video, and he said it's like a scale of 1 to 5, 3 roughness. I would say 1.5, maybe 2 max. Doesn't feel that rough. I mean, compared to a Razor control / speed pad roughness, I guess I would give this maybe like a 0.5. Yeah, this is like a 1.5. So just a tad, but not really, because it's super soft too. So yeah, the roughness, I don't see how that could really bother anybody. I guess you could get a sleeve, but okay, in terms of glide, yeah, that's incredible. I can already tell, yeah, this thing just freaking hauls. This is a Viper Mini with the PTFE feet. Yeah, this is like almost like, I don't want to say air hockey. It's not as fast as like I have a Razor Firefly, which I imagine this is similar to the Akari people are talking about, and I really like this thing, except it really does kill mouse feet. And just like, it just gets really scratchy, and I'm like constantly having to rub it off and whatever particles are on here. So I like hard pads, but the sound, how it destroys your mouse feet, kind of sucks. So this thing is actually, it really does remind me of a hard pad with the softness of like just a normal generic cloth pad. So it's soft. I mean, so I didn't get extra soft, I just got the normal soft. And I would say this is like the normal Razor Gigantus version 1, I think. And it's maybe just a tad softer than this, just a little, not much. Okay. In terms of glide, so yeah, the glide is just, let's do the glide on the Razor really quick. Yeah, it just stops. Especially in the middle where I've been using it, and I can feel, yeah, it feels like it's hard to aim and track on a pad like this. And I was kind of noticing it between this and my hard pad. I could track much better on my hard pad, but I had less control. This I had a lot more control, but I couldn't track people. And for me, tracking is just more important than, I mean, I feel like I can control myself just fine. It just takes a little bit of muscle memory. But the tracking, there's nothing you can do. You can't build muscle memory to tracking if you're playing in mud. It's impossible to catch up to your opponents when they do those quick little strafes. So I'm just going to get rid of this, I guess, for now. In terms of the, people said this thing is really sticky. Maybe it depending on the surface. I'm on like a wood surface. It might have a coating on it. I don't think it does. And it kind of slides a little. But let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to notice that. There's no way I can get that to move during. It's kind of strange. Like, yeah, if you have my arm on, I can't get it to move. But if, yeah, now it's actually kind of stuck. So it actually does. It's almost like you can kind of stick it down a little bit. Interesting. So it's not like the super grippiest, but at the same time, it's going to work just fine for gaming. It's not like it's going to move around or anything. What else? So yeah, I would say it feels a little closer in terms of the glide and the feel of it. It feels a little closer to a hard pad actually. So you're going to get. So if that Firefly or a Razor or a Kari, whatever you got, if this is like a, let me just do. See, it doesn't even, God, that sounds so terrible. So maybe give that thing like a speed. Let's say that thing's a speed of a 10. Then yeah, this is like an 8, maybe 7 or an 8. Where that Razor thing I was using is like a 3. So yeah, I mean, the most important thing about it is you might think, oh, well, this thing isn't fast enough, but I can already tell that it's the initial friction, right? That's the most important piece, is the initial friction. Like, do I really have to push my mouse to get it moving? And I barely even have to touch this thing. Yeah, just like, yeah, the initial friction is so low. It's almost, I think it's negligible. I can't notice it. Again, this is a really light mouse, good feet. So this is perfect. I don't have to try to move my mouse. And the stopping power, I mean, it's much better than a hard pad, way better than a hard pad. Not going to be as good as that, but I mean, yeah, stopping power is going to be good enough for me. So I think if you're transitioning from a hard pad, this is actually going to be great. If you're using a cloth pad and you want something a little faster, then this is going to be perfect. So it's really the best of, I mean, right now it seems like it's the best of both worlds. So again, it's tad softer than the Razor. Again, it's not like my hand's sinking into it at all. Feels just almost like a normal mouse pad in terms of the softness. Again, this is just the normal soft. I got the largest version that they had, so again, the size of it is perfect. Maybe it could have been a tad inch, like an inch longer, because I'm more of an arm aimer. But anyways, yeah, the quality of it, I really didn't think the quality was going to be as great as people made it out to be, and no, they were right. There's definitely just the feel and the texture of it. It just looks like they put in so much effort into this compared to something like that Razor pad. Or you have like that, those Logitech pads that look just like that, like the 640 or whatever they're called. The HyperX Speed, you know, all those, they almost all look the same. And this, yeah, it just looks different, feels different. All right, so I'm going to play test this thing, and then maybe I'll post another video later. But yeah, I mean, the only person I wouldn't recommend this to is someone that likes control. Like if you like that Razor pad I had, if you like slower pads, then don't get this. You might want to get the Artisan Zero people were talking about, because this thing is, it's a fast, just a fast cloth pad. It's like, it's closer. It's like, it's almost like a hard pad, but it's cloth and it's soft. It's nice. Cool. I didn't expect it to be this good, so I guess I'm glad I got it now. I guess I'll test it out. Thanks.